What's up guys, Iceface here, and today we're playing Valor Legends once again. So in today's video guys, we're going to be talking about the best 5 starter heroes in the game that you can go for. So these will be legendary heroes that I feel are the best for like when you first join the game and are going to get you the furthest. So on that note guys, we're going to be talking about, like, we've got obviously Celia and Ramiel, right? It's a bit wishy-washy whether I class them as early heroes. Like, you're not going to get them straight away unless you spend a load of money. But, like, if you're a super spender, then yeah, sure. Celia and Ramiel will probably be your best bet straight away to go for. But for the majority of players, in this top 5 list, we're going to be... It's in no particular order either, because I feel like every hero is so unique in this game and it provides a different advantage in different modes. So generically, we're going to be talking about generically over all of the game modes. So that's campaign, or should we just classify it as campaign, abyss, and PvP? So arena and guild wars is a little bit different. So first of all guys, Lionel has to be up there. You know, he's a super PvE, and he does good in PvP tank. Like, he's a super tank, right? So a lot of you guys might have not seen him before, but he is in the Forest faction. He's a warrior, and it's, of course, strength. So to go over his skills, guys, he's got the Giant's Axe of Justice. This is when he does a big spinning attack. As you can see, he deals damage to 5 nearby enemies equal to 90% of attack and restoring HP. So he's restoring his own HP. This is where he taunts, so he's got a taunt as a tank. It's good that he taunts, of course. The base stat increments of Fortitude. And then Unyielding, when Lionel takes fatal damage, immediately restores his HP by 20%. This is increased to 40%. Now, what this means is he has his own revive function. So by that, what I mean is another hero that's going to be on here. But if you look at Margaret's, when she supports someone, she's going to heal them. So if they take a fatal attack, if he takes a fatal attack where he's going to die, he will heal himself. So it's like a revive. Lionel has his own personal pocket revive, which of course is really, really nice. Runes, I've just got Defending Room and Asylum Room. There's of course better runes that you can put on him, but this is just generically. So his Battle Axe, we're going to take this to 10 just so he unlocks the new defense, because that will buff it up a little bit. So at level 20, he's going to become immune to control effects during when he's doing Unyielding. And then we're going to increase the duration of the Invincible Shield of Unyielding, level 3 to 6 seconds. So I believe, personally, taking it to 20 is perfect. Like, you don't really need to go to 30. There's better forest factions that you can take up to 30. But I think going to 20 has its benefits with Lionel. And that is why he's definitely on the top 5 list. Next up, guys, is going to be another forest hero, which is Terence. So, Terence, superb early game hero. Like, superb. His skills are as following. So we've got the Deadly Cyclotron. And as you can see, he waves his Battle Blaze, dealing damage of 320% of attack to 3 random enemies around and dodging damage up to 3 times within 5 seconds. So this is increased to 720 and 8 times. Then we've got Duel. So he uses his Elf Darts to attack the enemy with the highest attack, dealing 40% of attack damage every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. The base stat and Hunter's Intuition. So he's going to grant himself a shield and restore his HP. So a little bit like Lionel, he's got these defensive skills, which as an assassin is really, really good. Because what you will find is, guys, a lot of people early game will be using Terence to... So he's on like the front line and he's going to drag enemies back, meaning you can get a better AoE. So for example, if you're using Celia, the Terence will drag enemies back and they'll all be clumped up, and Celia's attacks will obviously hit more. It's really, really good for AoE when you combine it like this and use him as like an assassin to drag enemies back. He is really good in PvP as well, especially early on. And you will find a lot of people using him in Guild Wars even late on, just because if you out level someone, he will still cause destruction. Like, he's a really, really good hero, and you will be able to use him for a very, very long time. So for the runes, guys, I definitely use a Decite rune, and just an energy gathering rune is perfect. So you can cultivate these, of course.
You don't deserve a clean death.
Exclusive weapon. So again, at level 10, it's increasing defense, 20's defense, and that's the number of dodges. Not too important. I mean, taking it to 10 is fine. So we're going to go ahead and take this to 10 now. I did actually save this for a video, for this video, guys, so you can actually just see what sort of things I'm doing with my badges to upgrade. So we're taking this to 10. So this is going to give him plus 10% defense, which is, of course, really, really nice. And he's got the Phantasm skins. We've already done a video on this. If you check out the previous video, you will be able to see that. So next up, guys, is going to be Margaret. Now, Margaret is one of the best, if not the best, PvP healers and PvE healers. Her utility is superb. So we've got the Fountain of Life, restores HP for 5 allies by 3.5%. This is increased to 5% of Margaret's max HP. Every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. Undispellable. So you can't stop this healing. The time is increased to 4.5. Lucidity. Margaret restores 10 nearby allies' HP by 3% of their max HP. 15% this is increased to. We've got the base stat increment. And then we've got the revive that we did kind of go into a little bit. When supported target's HP is 0, restore HP by 35%. This is increased to 70%. So this is a 70% restoration. So if you've put this rebuff of Soul on Terence, for example, he does his own self-heal, and then when he dies, he'll get restored again. Which is, you know, OP, really. She is definitely in the top 5 heroes. Like, as long as I've been playing the game, she's always been top tier. You will see a lot of different tier lists, but for me, it's good. And that's what makes it good, you know. So you definitely want to make sure you get a couple Margarets. Her exclusive weapon is nice as well, so increases the HP. But I don't believe this works properly with the rebuff of souls. I'm not sure if they changed this, but when I last played, this didn't quite work properly, or it was labelled wrong in the description. And you will see, guys, that's why I have 2 Margarets. I might not have done the update where I've actually got my second one, but yeah, 2 Margarets on the team now. Just for this revive function alone, you could have multiple Margarets. Like, the revive function is so strong. So that is the first 3, guys. What I want to talk about next is, so Diana, for me, again, early game, superb, very good in Abyss, very good in PvP, very good in PvE, a superb ranger, especially early game. As you can see, shoots 4 random arrows at enemies, and this does up to 240% of attack, and it reduces energy, so it's reducing the energy of the enemies, meaning their skills are going to take longer to cast, which is obviously superb. We've got the Dementing Arrow, so this is the Ghost Arrow. It deals up to 400% of attack. Chances of making the target with Demented effect increased to 100%. Duration time increased to 6 seconds. Really, really good. The cannot cast energy skills in Dementor status. The base stat increment and ingest. For each enemy that dies, own crit rate is increased by 9%. So that's really, really nice, yeah? Every single time an enemy dies, you're getting 9% increased crit. 9% increased crit. Energy gathering, again, and to sight has very good runes on her. Or Berserker. I like Berserker for Abyss. So then we've got her exclusive weapon, which we have a full-on video on all exclusive weapons, guys. So this is increases attack, and then Dementing Arrow. It's a pretty nice one again, but not one that I am focusing on. I just like to unlock it. And to be honest with you guys, I mean, you can go one or two ways with this one, really. For me, Coddling is the best PvP tank. Like, this is early game, like, you know. He's better than Lionel. And some people actually find that Coddling is better in PvE. I didn't find that, but some people do. So we've got the Underworld Pendulum. As you can see, he's dealing a lot of damage in an arc and shields himself for 30%. So this is increased to 80% of max HP for 8 seconds. So he's getting a massive shield. He taunts 2 random enemy targets in the backline, increasing our defense, so he's going to be taunting them backlines to keep your backlines alive. The Savage and the Dominating. So this, again, is another self-revive. Now, this is super, super strong. So what you want to do, guys, when you're using Margaret is to not put her assist on Coddling or Lionel for that. I've got Defending Rune and Asylum Rune. Works fine. Exclusive weapon, so he has a nice exclusive weapon again. So just for unlocking it, you get an additional 10% defense, which is nice. It goes up to 20, and then you get block and gain a shield. But not too important. There's better heroes you can work on. And again, he's got skins. So that being said, guys, that is my top 5 early game heroes in Valor Legends. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, do consider subscribing because we post loads and loads of content. Smash that like button, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace out, guys.